Hey guys, it's Robbie and welcome back to Skinny Pop Legends. Today I want to talk to you about Charli XCX's brand new quarantine album, How I'm Feeling Now. I also want to answer the question of, did the album flop? As I've seen a lot of people on Twitter saying it did. Really quickly though, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and also follow my social media accounts. I'll put my @s on the screen. I also follow back everyone that follows me, so you'll be getting yourself a new follower as well. But with that said, let's get into today's video. Charli XCX has just released her 4th studio album, titled How I'm Feeling Now. The album has been released only 8 months after her last album, Charli, which was released almost 5 years after Sucker, her previous album. The new album has had a very quick rollout. Charli even said herself she was surprised with how quickly her label let her drop this project. Charli stated this would be her most collaborative project so far, and fans would witness the entire creation of the album. Leading up to the album, Charli dropped 3 singles and hosted weekly Zoom calls to discuss the progress she'd made. She also went on Instagram Live to preview new demos and ask fans for lyric ideas. The album definitely doesn't feel like anything entirely new or out of the box for Charli. It's a very typical Charli album, and a lot of the songs feel like they could be outtakes from any of her last 3 projects. So now I want to get into whether the album flopped or not. The album was not a huge commercial success. It debuted at number 33 in the UK and 111 in the US. Her last album debuted at number 14 in the UK and number 42 in the US. So to start with, it hasn't lived up to the standards of her last record, but I don't think her label or management were expecting it to. The album had very little promotion and hasn't received any CD or vinyl releases yet, and that can really help to boost sales. Charli has also stated that sales or streams or chart positions just aren't my priority. It's not the reason I make music. And I do agree with her. Charli has backed away from making commercial music for quite a few years now. It's only occasionally she'll drop a single that's clearly meant for the charts. So, to answer the question, I don't think the album was a flop for Charli. Obviously, in comparison to her previous albums and other artists, it did underperform. But I don't think Charli or her team were expecting much commercial success from the album, so the fact it debuted on mainstream album charts is actually quite good. But what do you think? Did Charli's album flop? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. And before I go, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.